Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about one of our most popular components on the public store, which is Magic Move. Maybe you've heard of it. You probably have. It's right here, front and center on the public store. Magic Move is amazing because it lets you design with Framer's animation library but without code. So you can use all the things that are in our library without actually having to code them, and they can just be a part of your prototype. So first things first, here in the store, in the package description, there's great documentation from Guso. So you can read through this and see all of the supported events and supported properties. All the transition options and timing options are all here. And you can read the instructions about how to get started. So a lot of people are probably familiar with this kind of basic example that's actually shown in the description artwork, where it's just an initial frame and you tap and then a frame moves. But you can actually do so much more with Magic Move and create really complex animations and interactions. Here's an example file of different interactions we can create with Magic Move. So these are super high fidelity, super smooth, and they don't require any code to create, which is really great for designers who want to throw something together. It's going to look super polished just by using this component. So let's actually take it from the beginning and explore how to use this component. So first I'm just going to install it and drag it out here. So for this, let's just make a little toggle like you saw in the example file. So I'm just going to start by creating a frame and another frame. So with Magic Move, you can only connect 2 frames, but of course you can always wrap anything in a frame and then connect it to the Magic Move component. So to create this toggle, I'm just going to have 2 round frames here and then another one inside, which will be round. Okay, so then when I toggle, let's say I want this to change colors. So we're just gonna have a lot of blue here, but that's okay. So first you're gonna take the Magic Move component, connect it to the initial frame that you want. So this is just what's gonna appear first. So this is my initial frame, and then I'll connect it to the next frame, and for this, since it's a toggle, I want the animation to happen on tap, so I'm just going to select tap. And then, because I want the toggle to be able to toggle between the 2 states, I'm actually going to have a third connection and bring it back to the beginning frame on tap again, so that way I can tap back and forth between the 2 states. So now when I preview this, it works both ways, so I can just toggle this back and forth, and I have a nice little animated component without any code. Let's take a look at a more complicated example. So this is a bit more polished example from Guso himself. So let's preview this and see this cool hover interaction. So yeah, it looks really high fidelity, really smooth, and let's see how he actually made it. So each one of these letters is its own Magic Move component. And you can see here when we go through the properties, it's set to transition, and each letter is going to have a spring transition on hover. And we have all these different properties of the spring transition set, and then the initial and the hover frame are also set. So if you take a look over here, when we have our R set, the first R is just this round R, as you see in the first frame, and then the second R is a bit darker and it has this circle over here. So you can see when we preview this again, that's the same frame that's now being shown on hover. So you can really get creative with this component and explore all the different properties associated with Magic Move. It's really easy to push the boundaries with this. Alright, that's Magic Move. Thanks for watching.